Let's talk about dual citizenship abroad. Hey guys, it's your boy Carl coming back at you. I just want to do a little thing about dual citizenship. Basically not dual citizenship for your spouse. Basically dual citizenship for your children. All and former Filipinos must report the birth to the consulate. Well, let me start it all over. Reporting the birth of a child abroad. So all Filipinos, former or still Filipino citizen, must report the birth to the consulate where the birth took place. So basically, if you had a child in New York, you have to report it to the New York consulate. Okay. There's two options that you could do. Report it in person or mail out docs to report it. Note, you must bring all docs and forms of the birth. Either way, they gotta have them all. Okay, so just remember that. And it's the reason I'm bringing this up. There's a lot of expats out there who have children and they don't report it that they're citizens. They should. It's very simple, easy thing to do. If you fail to report the birth, no big deal. There's no penalty. However, there's no record of the child's birth. Even if the child, even though your child is a dual citizen. Sorry about that, guys. I just paused the video because I'm cooking and I made a hamburger, so I had to pause because it went off. So where was I? I was failure to basically report the birth. There's no penalty, however, there's no record of the child's birth. Even though your child is a dual citizen, he or she cannot get a Philippine passport. No record of the birth or report of the birth. So that's where it comes down to. So like if you have a child and they want to, go back to the Philippines to visit or see their grandparents, and they're born here, it's virtually impossible. They have to go through everything that an expat has to go through. So you can report it later, but it's going to cost more for postage and notary. So, it's not a big deal. You can afford it, pay for it. It's a big deal. No big. When you do mail-ins, please include a prepaid postage envelope. Check the consul for where it needs to be reported. Because my understanding is there are not a lot of consuls around, so there's not one in every state. So you might be in, say, the middle of Iowa, and you might have to report it in California, or you might have to report it somewhere in Chicago area, Illinois. It depends. They'll let you know where you have to report it. Okay. 2, send money orders, state birth certificate, marriage license, and your birth certificate. And the report of birth form. more than 12 months out, if the baby is like 2 years old and you decide to report it now, you need to fill out a delay registration of birth. You gotta understand something. I've never done any of this, so this is just stuff that I've been researching. One, you need a cover letter. Basically telling them what you're doing, the request for birth, with all your contact information, i.e., telephone number, email, permanent address. These are some things that you definitely need to put in it. Make sure you fill the form out. Like I said, it's going to be a very short video, but I really think expats need to, if you have a child, give the child the option of both citizenships. If they're born here or born there. Remember, if you're in the Philippines and your child is born in the Philippines and you're American or a former, a citizen of another country, you need to report it there so they can get citizenship. I remember when I was going to the Philippines when I got married in 2018, and I went there, and there was a gentleman that wanted to take his son to America. He went to the embassy. He was trying to report it. His flight was 2 days later. The girl basically almost laughed at him. She's like, "You have to fill out all this paperwork. It'll take longer than that to get the passport." I don't know if the guy ever got to the United States with the child right then and there, but this is why it's good to report them when they're born. It's your offspring. You want it to have both rights. So, this is just my little take on dual citizenship for your children. If you have one, do it. So, come on, guys. Until I speak to you guys again, maybe I'll start doing a little more on, requirements to get to the Philippines and stuff that you need to do. But this one I thought was very important. So, guys, until I see you all again, be safe. Please remember to like, subscribe, share it with a friend. You might have a friend that's in this predicament, doesn't know what to do. But until I speak to you guys again, be safe. And until I see y'all tomorrow, peace out.